Hello everyone, welcome to Sai's Generation. Today we are discussing everyday glossary section of Cicerelli for the student of psychology part 4. This is the fourth part of glossary section of Cicerelli. Before starting, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon also. We are preparing we are providing psychology book for the students of psychology. I will ask any question during the video and you have to answer. We will randomly select 4 students for giving any book of psychology which they want. So let's get started. First, central nervous system. Central nervous system consisting of the brain and spinal cord. Central nervous system has brain and spinal cord. That's why it is called central nervous system. All body processed by central nervous system. Second is central routine processing. What is central routine processing? The type of information processing that involves attending to the content of message itself. That involves processing, that is information processing that involves in attending to the content of the message itself. Second is centration. Centration is given by Piaget. It is used in Piaget theory. What's centration? The tendency of a young child to focus only one feature of an object while ignoring other relevant feature. So young child only focus one aspect, only one feature of an object, and he ignores other relevant features. Cerebellum. Cerebellum is a part of the lower brain located behind the pons that controls the coordinates involuntary rapid fine motor movement. So basically cerebellum is responsible for coordinate involuntary and fine motor movement. Next is Cannon-Bart theory. Cannon-Bart theory is theory in which the psychological reaction and emotion are assumed to occur at the same time. Oh, Cannon-Bart said psychological reaction and emotion. It means it is occur at the same time. Always remember that Cannon-Bart said both things happen together. And James Lange what said? Because he feared, that's why he ran. Fight and flight. So he don't fight, he flight first. After that he never think about flight. Sorry, he never thinks about fight. So first he only believe in flight. Second is case study. Study of individual in great details. Case study means detailed. I have discussed about case study. You can visit my channel too. You can visit my videos too. Catastrophe and unpredictable large-scale event. The creatures of tremendous need to adapt and adjust as well. Overwhelming feeling of threat. Overwhelming feeling of threat. Catastrophe is an unpredictable and large event that creates a tremendous need to adapt and adjust as well. Overwhelming feeling of threat. Just because of threat or overwhelming, a person unpredictably trying to adapt and adjust his or herself. Catatonic. Catatonic is a type of schizophrenia. It is also saying this. Types of schizophrenia in which the person experiences periods of statue-like immobility mixed with occasional bursts of energetic, frantic movement and talking. Catatonic is a type of schizophrenia. You watch in movies that person totally fold his body. You watch horror movies. So that is basically type of catatonic schizophrenia. So don't fear because of that movies. That was basically type of catatonic schizophrenia. That is totally bizarre. Cerebral hemisphere, the two section of cortex on the left and right side of brain. It is very easy. Two section of the cortex on the left and right side of the brain. Cerebrum, the upper part of the brain consisting of the two hemispheres and the structure that connect them. It means cerebellum connect both part of the brain. It is saying consisting of the two hemispheres. It is joining. It means cerebellum joining the two hemisphere. Then the structure can connect them. Character. What is the character? I think you know what is the character, but still we are talking about this. Value judgment of a person's moral and ethical behavior. Value judgment of a person's moral and ethical behavior. Chromosomes, tightly bound strand of genetic material of DNA, tightly bound strand of genetic material, or DNA. Circadian rhythm, a cycle of a body rhythm that occurs over 24-hour periods. It means 20 a cycle of bodily rhythm that occurs after passing 24 hour. We feel our circadian rhythm. It means you are sleeping on 4 o'clock, so next day 4 o'clock you automatically feel sleepy. So that is called the circadian rhythm. It means you eat every day 5 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Let think you will eat between 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. So next day you still feeling hungry the same time. It may on 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Yeah, between 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. That is called circadian rhythm. Classical conditioning, learning to make an involuntary reflex. Classical conditioning is learning to make involuntary, yani unlearned behavior, unlearned reflexes, response to a stimulus other than original. Natural stimulus and normal produce the reflex. Classical learning is make an involuntary reflex response to a stimulus other than original, and natural stimulus that normal produce the reflex. Classical conditioning is called that. Claustrophobia, fear of being in a small and enclosed space. Claustrophobia is a phobia that a person feel a fear in a small and enclosed space. When he go in a small and enclosed space, he feel a extreme level of fear. Basically, phobia is irrational fear. Closure, the tendency of complete figure that are incomplete. You saw an incomplete figure. After that, the after image of figure, you saw the full complete figure. That is called closure. It is also given by Gestalt. This is Gestalt law. So this is the closure. For example, A, B, C, you saw a tricycle. If you see T, so you watching full, but still you watch a full image. You watch T, A, B, C, full circle or full triangle. Only instead of watching one. Cocaine, a natural drug derived from the leaf of coca plant. I don't know about this. So cocaine made by coca plant. Okay. Cochlea, sinal snapped structure of the inner ear that is filled with fluid. That is called cochlea. Cochlea always asked in net exam. Cognitive, dissociates sense of discomfort or distress that occurs when a person's behavior does not correspond to the person's attitude. Cognitive dissonance, sense of discomfort or distress that occurs when a person's behavior does not correspond to the mother. It means person's attitude is different, but person is behaving different. Just because that is called discomfort, because the changes, the difference between his attitude and his behavior is called discomfort. Distress is called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive arousal theory, theory of emotion in which both the physical arousal and labeling of the arousal based on cues from the environment must occur before emotion is experienced. Cognitive arousal theory, that's a cognitive arousal theory. So what is the cognitive arousal theory? Labeling the labeling of the arousal based use of the environment. It means if a person feel anything is fearable, so he feel fear. If he don't feel fear, so he don't fear. That is the cognitive arousal theory. Basically, it depends on the environmental cues. If he feel environmental cues means he watch the dog. He watches the dog, he sees the dog, but he don't fear. So he don't feel he don't fear, so he don't feel terrible or fearful. But when he feel fear, so he feel fearful. That is called cognitive arousal theory. Basically, depend on interpretation of a object, of a stimuli, of a event. If he interpretate any situation fearful, then he feel fear. But he don't interpretate any situation fearful, so he don't feel fear. Fourth is cognitive behavioral theory, CBT, action therapy. Remember, CBT is called action therapy, in which the goal is to help clients overcome problems of learning to think more rationally and logical. This is action therapy. Action therapy is also given by cognitive meditation theory. Cognitive meditation theory of emotion, in which a stimulus must be interpreted, appraised by a person in order to result in a physical response and an emotional reaction. Theory of emotion, in which a stimulus must be interpreted or appraised by a person in order to result in a physical response and an emotional reaction. Cognitive development, the development of thinking, problem solving and memory. The development of thinking, problem solving and memory, that is called cognitive development. Cognitive neuroscience, study of the physical change in the brain and nervous system during thinking. Whatever happened during thinking, that all fall into this category, that is called cognitive neuroscience. Cognitive universalism, theory that concepts are universal and influence the development of language. It means theory that all concepts are universal and it influence the development of language. When language is developed, then the universal concept influenced, that is falling in this category, what is called cognitive universalism. Next is cognitive perspective, modern perspective that focuses on memory, intelligence, perception and problem solving and learning. That is called memory, that is called cognitive perspective. So what is the cognitive? This is modern perspective. Basically, cognitive perspective is modern perspective that focuses on memory, intelligence, perception and problem solving. Last is learning. Cognitive perspective. Here, what is the cognitive perspective? These both things are different. First, cognitive perspective is modern perspective, and second is modern theory, in which classical conditioning is seen to occur because the conditioned stimulus provide information or an expectancy about the coming of the unconditioned stimulus. Line is a little bit messy. Okay, again, cognitive perspective, modern theory. First was modern perspective and second was modern theory, in which classical conditioning is seen to occur. Classical conditioning is seen when it happens when conditioned stimulus provides information that or an expectancy about the coming of unconditional stimulus. Cognitive perspective means well providing information that food is coming, that is called cognitive perspective. Cognitive psychologist. Who is the cognitive psychologist? The person who work on mental processes like intelligence, perception, problem solving, learning, memory. So that person is called cognitive psychologist. I am also one of them because I am working on metacognition. So you can call me also cognitive psychologist. Fourth is cognitive therapy. Therapy in which the focus is on helping clients to recognize disorientation in their thinking, replace disorientation in their thinking, replace distorted unrealistic belief with more realistic helpful thoughts. It means they try to change unrealistic beliefs into realistic thoughts. The very short thing is about them. They try to change disorientation in their thinking and try to change unrealistic belief into realistic thought. Collective unconscious. Collective unconscious is given by Jung. Jung's name for the memories shared by the members of the human species. It means it is related to heredity and person, whatever memories person got from his genetic, whatever he got from his uh, genetic. It means that is called whatever memory he got from human species. Second is college undergraduate stress, UCUSS, assessment that measure the amount of stress in a college student's life over 1 year period, resulting the major life event. So college undergraduate stress scale is a type of a scale which assess the amount of stress in a college student's life over 1 year period, resulting from major life events. Third is component. Component. This is the type of love. Love type of loving consisting or intimacy and commitment. This is the best type of love, that is called component. Component. Okay. Love type. Love consisting. Component is carries intimacy and commitment. Compensation, substitution, defense mechanism in which a person makes up inferiorities in one area by becoming superior in other area. Defense mechanism in which a person makes up for inferiorities in one area by becoming superior in another area. Concepts. Idea that represent a class or category of object, event or activities. This is called concept. Idea that represent a class or category of object, event or activities. Second is concrete operation stage. This is given by Piaget's theory. Piaget's third stage of cognitive development, in which the school age child become capable of logical thought process, but is not capable for abstract thinking, but reversibility quality is developed in this stage. This is called concrete operational stage. There are 4 types of stage. This is third type of stage. So this is third stage. Fourth, conditional positive regard. There are 2 types of regard: conditional positive regard and unconditional positive regard. First is positive regard, that is given only when the person is doing what the previous of positive regard wish. Person is doing what the provides of positive. A person is doing good, then he will given the positive regard. Conditional emotional response. See here, emotional responses that has become classically conditions to occur to learned stimuli, such as fear of dogs or emotional reaction that occur when seeing an attractive person. Conditioned response. CR, learned reflexes. Conditioned response, learned reflexes response to conditioned stimulus. Conditional response, learned reflexes response. It means when conditioned stimulus come, then person behave conditioned response. That is called learned reflexes. Conditional stimulus, CRCS, stimulus that becomes able to produce a learned reflex response by being paired with the original unconditioned stimulus. Stimulus that becomes able to produce a learned reflexes response by being paired with the original unconditioned stimulus. That is called conditioned stimulus. Conditioned taste aversion. This is one of the aversion therapy. Development of a nausea aversive response to particular taste because that the taste was followed by nausea reaction occurring after only one association. Development of nausea or aversive response to a particular taste because that taste was followed by a nausea reaction occurring after only one association. Only one association, a person if feeling nausea reaction. So basically development of nausea or adverse response. It developed for a particular taste. Cons. Cons. Visual sensory receptors found at the back of the retina are responsible for color vision and sharpness of vision. Cones responsible for color vision and rods responsible for black and white vision. Confirmatory bias. The tendency to search confirmatory bias is from social psychology. The tendency to search for evidence that fits one's belief. The tendency to search for evidence that fits one's belief. If something is fit someone's belief, so he always searches some evidence to prove, to justify his or herself, while ignoring any evidence that does not fit those beliefs. This is also in same category. Conformity. Changing one's own behavior to match that of other people. Conformity is changing one's own behavior to match that of other people. Conscience. Part of the superego that produce guilt depending on how acceptable behavior is. Part of the superego that produce guilt. Conscience that produce guilt depending on how acceptable behavior is. Basically, it is part of the superego. Consequences. Conscientious. The care of a person gives to organization and thoughtfulness of other dependability. That is called conscientiousness. Next is consciousness. This is different from last one. A person's awareness of everything. Consciousness means person is aware for everything that is going around him or her and at any given moment, which is used to organize behavior. Consciousness. Person is aware at every moment, at every second. And for what? For whatever is happening around him or her. That is called consciousness. Conversion. Conversion basically is ability. In Piaget's theory, the ability to understand the simple changing that appearance of an object does not change the object's nature. It means object's nature is not changing, but person is understanding it is converted. So this is called conversion. Consolidation. The changes that take place in the structure and functioning of neurons when memory is formed. Consolidation. Consolidation is a structure. It take places. The changes that take places in the structure and functioning of neurons. It means neurons change when memory is formed. That is called consolidation. Constructive processing, referring to the retrieval of memories in which those memories are alerted, revised or influenced by newer information, that called constructive processing. Consumer psychology, branch of psychology that studies the habit of consumers and in the marketplace. Contiguity, the tendency to perceive two things. The tendency to perceive two things that happen close together in time as being related. Contingency contract, a formal and written agreement. Contingency construct, a formal written agreement between the therapist and the client. It means or teacher and student, in which goals for behavior change, reinforcement and penalties are clearly stated. Contingency contract, a format written agreement. Contingency contract is an agreement which is a formal and written agreement between therapist and client. What is the goal of this contingency contract? The goal is behavioral change, reinforcement and penalties for clearly stated. That's why it is called contingency contract. So I hope you like this video. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this video. If you have any query regarding anything, you can mail us. You can also comment in the comment section. So I hope you like this video. At the end, as I said, आई होप आपको आज हमारा एपिसोड पसंद आया होगा. किसी भी क्वेरीज के लिए हमें मेल करिए, कमेंट सेक्शन में जाके कमेंट करिए, चैनल को लाइक करिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए और शेयर करिए. टिल देन खुश रहिए, स्वस्थ रहिए और मस्त रहिए.